Okay, so here's my take on the Keke Palmer debacle, right? There are two wrongs here. I'm not going to be super long-winded, but I will give my take on it and the two wrongs. The first wrong was Keke and herself, okay? She was dressed. Okay, let's start here. A fashion rule of lace is if you are going to wear lace, it should be a nude cream or beige color. That's what gives it class. When you wear black lace against skin, it gives the look of lingerie. So that just is a sidebar that's free for whoever wants to know, whoever going to a party. When you have on a darker color with lace, it gives a more cheapened look to it. It gives more like lingerie almost, as to where if you had a lighter color of lace, it would have given a more classy, one-toned. It just does something different to the eye. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, she had her ass cheeks out. Now, the way that I am, if I'm going to be scantily clad, if I'm going to have on minimal clothing, I am only going to be dressed like that when my husband's around, when he's there to protect me from anything that can happen from the way that I'm dressed. So I don't go out with my butt cheeks out and scantily clad and not a lot of clothing on when I'm not with him. Secondly, she was being serenaded by Usher, who was another celebrity, in which she is a celebrity. And that is a situation that could pop off. That's a situation that can happen. It's not something where, you know, she got pulled out of the crowd and nobody knows her and she gonna go her way, he gonna go his. No, he was grinding on Keke Palmer. So that's number three. Number four, where everybody is like, oh, well, he should have addressed her at home, and a real man addresses a woman at home. All right, let me just debunk that right there. That woman embarrassed that man in public. Her ass cheeks was out in public. See, this is the stuff that bothers me about women. We always want things to be covered, but then we don't be covered. It is the weirdest thing to me. She's out dancing with another man, grinding on her while she has a man at home, with her ass cheeks plumb out, okay? Now everybody's saying that he should have addressed her at home. She should have kept them ass cheeks at home, where they should have at least been covered up while she was out. Come on now, y'all. Don't do that. That's what we're not going to sit here and do, okay? So not only are we not going to sit there and do that, we're going to take accountability this time, all right? That girl should not have been letting that man dance up on her like that. Not publicly. You embarrassed your man publicly. But you want to be addressed privately. Now, isn't it a woman that came up with that dumb meme that says, I want your apology to be as loud as your disrespect was? We are so one-sided when it comes to us. We want his apology to be as loud as his disrespect was, but this man can't say something out loud as your disrespect was. It does not work that way, okay? So that's number two. Another one is not number two, because we on like number 5 or 6 at this point, but the next one. Okay, here's the thing. This man did not have to address her at home, and the reason why I say that is because usually when you address a woman at home, all she's gonna do is deny, deflect, throw it back on you, and say how you're insecure and how you're crazy for how you're feeling. Most women will not really truly take accountability when they are addressed in private. That's number one. Another thing is too, and this is what I'm going to go ahead and say, women are held accountable socially. So I'm going to go ahead and delve this one out. I know nobody's going to like me. Everybody's going to hate me for this one. But sometimes a woman needs to be embarrassed in order to stop her behavior. Because of the fact that we're held accountable socially, when we get embarrassed, that will change our behavior quicker than a conversation will, actually. See, men are not held accountable socially. You can embarrass a man. He does not care. He will not care. But a woman will care if she is shunned or embarrassed by the masses. So I don't think he tried to embarrass her. I think he tried to check her. And I do agree that sometimes women need to be checked based on their behaviors and what they're doing. And in this instance, what he said was, the outfit though, you're a mom. He didn't even really go sick. But what was understood needed not be said. Y'all feel me? Okay. Now, let me just get to the second part. Let me get to his part. Like, I don't care that he said anything, but what I will say is, oh boy, this is where you went wrong. You went wrong by Keke not being your wife. A lot of times guys think that having a baby by a woman gives you carte blanche to control her, and it does not. See, the problem is that you skipped the role. You didn't check all the boxes, okay? So you don't have that level of authority in her life to be able to speak into it in that way unless she gives it to you. The only other way you get it is by being married, and apparently she didn't give it to you, and you didn't marry her. So when you marry a woman, the leadership and the role, the headship goes husband, wife, child. But when you don't marry her, then it is boyfriend to child, and she gets etched out. It's like you got to skip her, draw two. It don't. So that's where he went wrong. He should have married that girl if that's indeed what he wants to do. If he wants to tell her how she should dress and how she should respect him and be respectful of him, I think that is the call of a husband. When a woman is dating a man, she gets to choose the level of authority that he has in her life in that moment. Now, she could give him wifely choices while she's a girlfriend, or she could give him girlfriend access. And apparently Keke has only granted him girlfriend access and not wife access. So that's where he went wrong. That is the only place that he went wrong. But as far as him checking her publicly, I don't really have anything much to say about that. I mean, I wouldn't like it, but I also wouldn't be out there doing that either. So there's the difference. I'll be doing a real video where I break down all the aspects on my Divine Feminine channel and on my Evolve University channel on YouTube. But this is just my short. I just had to, real quick get my thoughts out and give them to y'all real quick. Weigh in on it though. Let me know. And if y'all want me to delve a little deeper and see, what more we could get up out of this, let me know. Put it in the comments and, we'll go with it. All right. Love y'all. Talk to you soon. Bye.